Dookey Dash is getting dunked on hard, and that's arguably justified. Yuga Labs, the company that created Bored Apes, released a limited time game for the owners of their high-value NFTs called the aforementioned Dookey Dash. Now, the game can be and has been described as something you could have stumbled across in an early 2000s Flash game website. Basically, you use your mouse to dodge obstacles and collect power-ups that increase your score, all while obstacles come at you progressively faster over time. Now, depending on the type of ape you owned, you receive a sewer pass, which is another NFT that grants access to the game. That varied in tiers, which could get you a higher score multiplier. For example, a Tier 1 Sewer Pass gives you a 0% multiplier to your score, and a Tier 4 Pass gave you a 30% increase to your score, and if you had one of their Doggo NFTs, your multiplier increased. On top of that, you could purchase and stack Power Sharp Packs, which increased the amount of power-ups you received in-game for a duration of 10 minutes. The game gave players about a 3-week window to chase the key, as it were, and it only rewarded that key to the top scorer, which was a Fortnite player, Mongrel. Now, nothing is confirmed as of right now, but it was implied that those who had a higher score will be able to mint an NFT greater in rarity depending on the score they received. My speculations on this are on another video. Now, to be fair, I've played and covered it on this channel. I was tasked with getting as high a score as possible by the people who actually own the apes. My score ranking in the top 50% with 3 Tier 1 tickets. Hold your applause, please. I imagine those who ranked high in the leaderboard had an experience similar to mine, as there were Twitter accounts popping up advertising Dookey Dash boosting. Now, if your pockets are so deep that you're willing to buy an ape that can get you a Tier 4 pass, risk getting scammed, then pay roughly 3 ETH for someone to max out your score, then your faith in whatever asset comes after this is probably how we got here. Now, as far as my personal experience, while the execution leaves a lot of space for criticism, I think it did give us an enjoyable experience. It seemed like an easy game looking at it from the outside, but as I was playing it, I was researching and coming up with tech skill and ways that can help you improve your runs throughout the sewer. It reminded me of the early 2000s when Super Smash Bros. Melee got really popular and competitive communities for the most obscure stuff like Shrek Super Slam and Mega Man Battle Network started popping up, where players were trying to come up with whatever mindset hack or tech skill gave themselves an edge over other players. With Dookey Dash, I found it to be a daily routine to look at my rank and resist the urge not to tear my pubic hair out every time I fell lower in the ladder. Throughout Dookey Dash's 3-week run, Yuga Labs was regularly updating us with scores, highlights, and silly ways people were playing the game. Now, if this seems like basic video game social media marketing, fine, but the timed availability and the finality of the event really did do a good job at keeping attention and excitement high. So here's what the Dookey Dash experience could teach us about Web3 gaming. The use of passes, tickets, badges, whatever you want to call it, has value. In this case, NFT passes or tickets maybe shouldn't lock players out of games, but perhaps they could be awarded to users to play in limited time in-game events. A card game, MOBA, shooter can award passes to players of a certain rank, region, or style of play for exclusive tournaments with prizes that can only be attained from those tournaments. Even use the tiered system pass based off of playtime or maybe prior achievements. The end of the event can then change the ticket to reflect placement in the tournament, and that can be shown off like a badge of honor. An MMO could issue NFTs for exclusive dungeons or game modes, which again can reward exclusive gear or skins. Specifically skins. We don't want game pieces being locked out of being gatekept here. So the closest thing we've gotten to this is Square Enix showing an interest in NFTs and Web3 gaming. Imagine if they put this in Final Fantasy XIV, where they issued high-tier passes to top players and lower-tier passes to less dedicated players and gave everyone the same opportunity to score the highest they can in the same roguelite dungeon game mode, however they want to go about it. So those are my thoughts on the Dookey Dash experience and what it could teach us about Web3 gaming. The execution leaves a bit of room for criticism, but there's a lot of room for games to get creative with it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Thanks for watching.